So it's 4 times.
Three. There is this third one that we really.
Oh, hey.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
On Mr. Diaz. Yes, Judge. I can fix that.
Well, I see the knowledge of the body cams feeling wrong. From what I saw, I don't see the
Sir, active.
From,
Well, I know you're not gonna, but it's the fact of having all that. You're not gonna see it.
I think it's on his car, he's in the passenger seat, there's driveway. From what I understood, that's how a statute violation is marijuana. But all those other facts that I saw, that I represented to you, I didn't want to mischaracterize that as though he's the one doing it, because I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
There is the allegation that they do find the bag and about the shape.
Hold up, let's break this down. The drugs were found on the passenger side, yet the man ends up in the hot seat. Meanwhile, the woman admits they're hers and walks away with a diversion program. This is where legal discretion leads to some head-scratching outcomes. So here's a question: should admitting guilt always lead to harsher punishment? Or does cooperation deserve mercy?
Where did they find the baggies and the scales?
The scale was on the driver's side, the vacuum bag was on the passenger floor, but it did give the other defendant a diversion program off the back. So she, from that,
Yes.
it looks like she says, these are mine. So she made some.
So they charged her with possession of marijuana too?
Well, they didn't charge her, they just gave her a diversion program, which I don't, it doesn't amount to a charge necessarily. I think it's a pre-charge.
Now, I remember that was back in the day that they used to do, that was like very, very, very like right when the first administration, it was like right at 18, they used to do that. And I haven't,
My client, I don't know, but
because he's on bond for theft.
I think it's-
And he's, they didn't find weed on her, did they?
it didn't see white meat on anyone that was in the car.
It's in his satchel.
He says satchel was not his. He just had a banana in his pocket and something else, but he's saying nothing was his, whereas she's saying that.
The satchel he
things were
came
hers.
The officer says we found it in his bag. I don't know if I didn't hear any admission that that's his necessarily. I don't,
So what do you think?
well, Your Honor, I
Can we give him another PR bond?
say to refer to the court.
Which is the opposition.
Hey. So now, how do we ensure that he doesn't pick up another case? What is he doing with himself?
He does work. I did talk to pretrial and probation. Although they cannot force anyone to do anything, they can monitor if they've done it or not. So I'm thinking an effective decision-making class, simply because he may not know what to do. And those courses tend to help in some situations. So if he takes that class and then he shows proof of it, at the very least, that's time he's using to not be in other people's car. And according to my client,
Deputy Chigon, do you mind bringing out Mr. What's his name again?
Diaz,
Mr. Diaz, please. Thanks.
And Your Honor, if I may, from what I remember, it's saying on Friday or whenever it's talking about the votes, he said he was getting a ride from work, and I can't verify that in the video he's wearing a shirt.
the bus stopped running at the time she was picked up.
You got him on your side. It's just you got him working for you now. That's funny.
Yes. John, you asking?
Is he in school? What is it? Did he graduate from high school? What's he doing now?
I believe he does have his GED, but he is just working at this point in time.
Now for this right here, this is the emotional climax. The judge isn't just laying down the law anymore. She's speaking truth. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? That's a gut punch. It's the moment the courtroom turns into a classroom. You can feel she's not just delivering a sentence, she's trying to save this man from himself.
Because the girl is telling me first. So right now,
What do you want to do with the rest of your life?
Trying, Your Honor. I really trying.
I'm trying. I don't believe it. What, you're not answering my question. What do you want to do with the rest of your life?
I want to get better. I want to be, helping the community. I want to run a business. I do want to do good by my life.
I'm not asking you to tell me what you think I want to hear.
No, sir.
What I'm trying to get at is, you're, how old are you, what, 19?
No, 28.
28. You have your whole life ahead of you. And it was time to think about what you want to do with your life 10 years ago at 18, because now is when you start working hard, gaining knowledge so that you do something, because this life really, really sucks without money. The divorce rate in this country is so high because people don't have money and they sit and they argue about money because they can't buy stuff, they can't do this. One person is using money to do that when they don't have it. The only way you get that is by gaining knowledge, going to school, either getting a degree or working your way so well that you end up with a good job. I mean, there's one or two Jeff Bezos in this life, right? But I don't want to just keep you in the jail for keeping you in jail. But we have to figure out what we're going to do with you so you don't end up as another statistic. That's what I would like. And I'm going to tell you now, I will give you another PR bond, but I promise you it's your last. You will not get another one. Do you understand? I'm going to test you 50 days from today. If I find that you smoking weed again, into jail you will go. And this time, and I'm telling you, I will not take a plea on your theft case just for you to get out. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let you ruin your life. We will wait it out and play it out until it happens the right way. Do you understand?
Sir.
Now, what are you doing on a daily basis?
Like right now, I just got my apartment, so I have to keep up the rent, so I'm going to work right now.
How many hours are you working a week?
Now 40.
I think that Ms. Chisholm had a good plan on working on how to go forward. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. I don't want you hanging out with this person that you got arrested with. And don't use dope. If I find that you're using, it's really just not going to go well for you. You pick up a new case, it's not going to go well for you. I won't give you another one. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Done, Ms. Chisholm. All right. Take care. Smith. All right. Hey,
I'm approaching again on Francisco Hernandez.
okay.
Came back.
What was the last name again?
Hernandez.
Hernandez, that's right. You mind bringing him up, please?
Yes, so Your Honor, I do understand that the drug test did come back positive. I would ask that the court not revoke his bond, or if it does, to set it at a low amount. And the reason for that is, first of all, this is just a first violation. I'd also ask the court to consider that Mr. Hernandez's mother is waiting outside in the hallway with his baby sister. Whatever the bond is, she's going to pay it. So any amount of bond, it's really just going to punish her. So we would just ask,
I don't even know what he tested positive for.
according to pretrial services, it's THC and alcohol, Judge.
Can you tell me about the felony case that he has, please? Because I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
Now for this, the gloves are off. There's a felony on the table, evading, ditching a firearm, and possibly being tied to a shooting. This isn't just a misstep anymore. It's not a bad decision. It's a legal landmine. And then there's the law of parties. You don't even have to pull the trigger to face the consequences. Let that sink in.
The felony case is a teetering case, Your Honor. On January 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a discharged firearm call in a residence. A resident told the law enforcement officer that she heard shots and then saw a green four-door vehicle speed away. Law enforcement officer found a vehicle that matched the description parked illegally in the same residential area. As the law enforcement officer pulled up behind the car, multiple males exited, and the law enforcement officer activated his light sirens, and the males began to obey on foot for approximately 100 yards until the law enforcement officer was detained. A resident videoed the defendant toss the weapon in front of the residence and see it on foot. The gun was recovered, and the defense clothing matched that of the male who tossed the weapon.
So the felony was that he tossed the weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the evading is he just takes off because of this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you go grab mom, please? Do you need a translator?
No. Same person?
Hi. Let me give her that book. I had that fever, Donner.
Thank you. Look, what do you say?
Your son is charged with 2 serious felonies,
Yes,
and I'm trying to do everything in my power
I'm,
out of trouble. I have ordered him not to use drugs or alcohol, and he's testing positive for drugs or alcohol. How do I get it to stop?
is there, I mean, when he had the monitor, everything was okay. I'm gonna be very honest with you. When he had the monitor, everything was fine. He wasn't going anywhere. And I think that's what kept him on track. But right now, without the
So
monitor,
we take it off?
as soon as they took it out, he just felt like, I guess, it wasn't a big of a deal to him probably. I mean, he's still a kid. And I don't, like I told him, it's not that, like, I know you think it's easy or whatever, but it's not. It's really serious what you're going through right now. And I tried to get him to understand that.
My only issue is that I'm gonna put on him now. He knows that he violates and mommy's just gonna bond him out.
Oh, no.
And he's gonna sit here and,
You're ready.
I'm gonna do whatever I want because mommy's gonna bond me out.
I talked to him, I go, this is the first and last time I'm helping you. And I support him with everything, and he knows it, whether he's right or wrong. He's my kid, I'm gonna support him, but if he's wrong, of course, I'm gonna let him know and make him see and understand why he's wrong. I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, oh no, it's okay, don't worry about it. No, because it's not okay, what he's doing is not okay.
Help me help you. I'm trying to do everything in my power to keep you from getting a 25-year sentence because you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Agree.
When someone shoots a gun, the bullet goes up, it goes down, it ricochets. Let me give you a piece of perspective. If I say, hey, Mr. Hernandez, help me out. I need some money because my mom needs to go on operation. I'm gonna go hit up this bank. And I say, hey, come on. All you gotta do is drive. I'm gonna go get it, and then we're gonna go out. You didn't know this, but I go in there and I kill 4 cops, right? And then I run out to the car. I got a big bag of money. We take off. You drive me out. Who gets charged with capital murder?
Both.
It's called the law of parties. You didn't know that I was going to do that. Had you known, you wouldn't have gone. But if you're hanging out with a bunch of people and they're shooting guns and it ricochets and it kills someone, who gets charged?
Everybody. He knows that.
You are making
Never said
decisions.
for him.
You are 18 years old and you are not allowed to use. I have made that a condition of your law. And I'm going to tell you now, the next time you violate any of my condition, I'm going to make your bond so high, you're going to have hair falling out. Do you understand? I don't care. Jesus is here with you. The next time. You understand?
So,
I'm now going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're consuming alcohol. And I'm also giving you a curfew. If I find that you're out in the middle of the night, I'm going to rip you a new one. Do you understand? I will, this system will not fail you. And I'm going to stay on top of it until you do start doing right. Is he in school? What is he doing?
He's in school and he works. When there's no classes during the week, he works. But on Saturdays, he does work. Every Saturday, he works.
Okay.
They leave the house between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.
What?
Yeah, because he has to leave with his dad. His dad goes
Oh,
there.
okay, so he's going with that?
Yeah, he goes with dad.
Wonderful.
And he comes back with dad, or I pick him up if he
Okay,
works early.
I want to give him a curfew.
Okay.
I will go with whatever you think is appropriate. Okay.
Whatever you want, I'm okay with.
I just don't want him out in the middle of the
Oh, me
night.
neither.
As long as you're working, as long as you're. But if you're clowning with friends, it's not going to happen. So any of the co-defendants that in this case, no hanging around with, you will get tested 50 days from today. If I find that you're still using,
That's beautiful.
you know what's going to happen. You know what the expectation is.
Yes.
You now know you have no one to bond you out. So that the next time you make a decision out there that's not a good decision, you will be stuck like Chuck. Do you understand? Okay. I don't like to put people in jail for the sake of putting people in jail. I want to ensure that we're all on the same page. That's why I wanted you here. So I know that you and I are on the same page. As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Yes.
Whatever you need, all you need to do is let me know, you know, here, you mind give. So if you ever need anything,
so much.
just let us know and we're there for, if he starts acting a fool because anything, if he's not telling you, if you tell him to jump and he doesn't say how high, just call me and let me know.
I've never had an issue with that. My issue is always like right now, you know, just him leaving the house and not saying anything. That's my only issue. But other than
You
that,
don't have permission to do that anymore.
he's not a disrespectful kid. He makes bad choices. Like I tell him, you guys are not dumb. Yeah, choose the wrong crowd, make the wrong decisions. But other than that, I mean, I've never had an issue with him, to be honest.
You speak Spanish. You understand Spanish? Dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres. Hmm?
Very true.
That's what life is. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Okay, Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. Come on, baby.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have to wait until pre-trial releases
No,
you.
ma'am. Levanta eso y tirarlo a la basura. No, hermana, got it. Go, you got it. Go.
Ready? Yes, ma'am.